How you all doing? I'm Killer Jack. Hope all of you were doing okay on your side of the screen. Before this video starts, I just want to let you know that I have some brand new stuff up on my Redbubble. Some stuff I think you'll really like. Some stuff I definitely got a kick out of. Some things you will definitely know what it's advertising, but it's just with my own individual twist on it. And a few little cool ones. There's also the planchette designs, which I did not design myself, unfortunately. I could never do anything that good, but I'm trying. But that was a friend of mine, Alex, who did the new design, which is also the new logo on this channel because I love it so much. So I hope you like it. Go check out my Redbubble page, Killer Jack, and see if there's something on there you like, and please support me because, God, I need the money. Anyway, subject to this video, a question I've been asked so many times, and I'm hoping I get to do this once for you. Answer this just once, and then I'm never doing it again. Although, let's be fair, I probably will do it again. So, Huff. I mentioned him in passing, but this is going to be hopefully the definitive one where I can give you my concrete answers, reasons, and opinions. So, Steve Huff from HUFF Paranormal. I mean, he was a very big reason as to why I got into the paranormal in the first place, why I wanted to start doing spirit communication and so on. You know, I started out with believing every single thing that came out of the guy's mouth, because at the time I didn't know any better. I'd just gotten into this thing, and it was the whole case of spirits are dead people. We don't truly know that, but that's what I believed at the time. Believing the whole thing about the portal spirit boxes, so on, the wonder box, whatever you call it these days. But just everything that he said, I drank up, like quite a lot of people. And also the people which sometimes I guess are hailed as the Kool-Aid drinkers, the very die-hard Huff fans, because believe me, they're out there, and you guys are ravenous, I tell you, you are ravenous. But at the same time, I decided to eventually at some point to go, is what he's saying actually definitively true and factual? Like stating categoricals like ghosts of dead people, even though you can't consider that a categorical, because we don't know that that's even true. Spirits speak through manipulation of audio. We don't know that either. I mean, he started off, in my opinion, quite real. I mean, do I think he has faked every single piece of evidence that he has ever put out there? No, I do not. I think he has put some genuine, real stuff out there. Do I think all of it's real? Absolutely not. And there's been too many cases, like Sushant, the chosen one thing. There's been so many instances where it's most definitely not real. You can't disprove it either. Even there's been cases where he's taken audio from a celebrity interview when he's been doing a celebrity spirit box session, and all it is just reversed audio. That's all it is. And then all you have to do is re-reverse the audio, and you can hear it. It's plain as day. You can hear it. You can see it. At some point on his channel, I'm not sure what happened. Did the fame start to go to him? Did the monetization start to go to him? The popularity? I don't know. But something changed. I noticed a change years ago. He started to become, for a better word, full of shit. By stating things like he's like communicating with God and so on, that he definitely communicates who he communicates with, such as celebrities and celebrity spirit box sessions. Now on this channel, I have always said that I do not know who I'm talking to. I cannot prove to you that I'm speaking to such and such, a specific person, because there's no way to prove that. What I am saying is that something does sometimes communicate back, but we don't know who or what that something is. He fully states that it is this person, it is that person, it's this, it's that, whatever. But only thing is, he doesn't know as much as I do. And plus, the whole thing with the portal, spirit box, the wonder box, whatever. Now, on this channel, you are very much aware that I use one. Do I think what he's saying about can reverb be useful? Can noise reduction be useful? In my opinion, it's just my opinion. Yes, I believe it can have some uses, but not in the way that he says it does. I believe it can boost certain things, like when a spirit replies. I believe it can give a certain boost to that sort of sound, and maybe a little bit of noise reduction does help. That's just my personal opinion. You could shoot me down for that if you like. You're entitled to your own opinion as much as I am. But it's the whole thing that he invented these things, that he invented the pedals, the whole thing about inventing the portal. He did not invent anything. That's the same as I didn't invent anything. I mean, the guy's not silly. He's a musician. Like, there is old videos of him playing guitar, and all he's using is guitar equipment, the same as what I'm using. The only difference in what he's using it for and what I'm using it for is what you plug into it. a spirit box radio. It's not designed to be used with that, but you can. But only thing is, it is guitar equipment, nothing more, nothing less. Nothing has been invented by him. You can't invent something that's already been invented by other companies. ZT even stated before when he first started the channel where all the parts come from, but then he changed that to suddenly he invented it. But you can't invent something that's already been invented. The celebrity spirit box sessions, I'm coming back to this again because I have done them in the past and I've since stopped because there's a lot of reasons which I wanted to go into. First of all, the morality thing about it. Yes, there is a certain morality of it. I mean, I'm a little bit in the middle, to be honest, but I don't think you should do spirit box sessions like literally the day of somebody's passing or the day after. Because here's the thing, you're going to get tons of false positives in that. Tons of false positives because if they're a very well-known celebrity or it's a very well-known accident like the submersible which imploded, that was all over the news. And certain celebrities passing, like Kobe Bryant, all over the news. And Pope Francis has just recently passed away. I'm sure that's going to be talked about for a while. But only thing is, it's going to be all over broadcasts. So you've got plenty of opportunity for false positives and so on. So when people believe they are getting communication talking about whoever, they may just be getting false positives across the board because it's so close to the time. If you do a spirit box session, maybe so long after they're gone. Who knows? But when he categorically states that he's talking to these people, he doesn't know that. And the other thing is, a spirit. I highly would imagine that they would linger around with the people they loved, their family and so on, loved ones, people they knew. Say if somebody just dies, right? Somebody just dies and I die. Why would I go immediately to some guy in Arizona that I've never met before? That doesn't make any sense in my head. And plus, we don't know what sort of spirit, if spirits go on a journey. Maybe our spirits do go on a journey, some form of transformation or something. We don't know. But what if you're interrupting that? That's something to consider as well. And this is something I've had to consider myself. I mean, Huff must be incredibly popular. He must be incredibly popular. He must have a hotline to God. And plus, another note on the spirit box sessions, the celebrity spirit box sessions, especially when you're doing them the week of, or the day of, or even the next day even. The views are higher on those videos than they are on anybody else's. Now, that's probably the same across the board. I mean, there's some of the highest viewed videos on my channel, but then I stopped doing them because I started to think about the morality sort of side of it, and that's why I've not done them since. But when you do them the day of or even that week, it's no surprise you're going to get the most views on those videos, and you get the most eyeballs on your channel as well. It's very much not a surprise. I mean, if you truly cared, you would leave the family to maybe grieve for a while. That's why I have not done any sessions on my channel where it's been like the day of. Where it's been like the day of or the week of. It's always been years after they've passed and so on. But the fact that you want to, hop on that straight away, just so you can get the eyeballs on your channel because it's the hot topic and you know that people are going to be searching online for their name or maybe Spirit Box Sessions in this case, and people are going to find your channel, get the most eyeballs on your channel and believe that you're speaking to Kobe Bryant. Do you see what's wrong with this picture here? I don't know how much needs to come out about this guy before people go, yeah, maybe he is full of crap. Because it's something new all the time, and I don't imagine it's going to stop. But was he a big reason why I got into the paranormal at first? Yeah, admittedly, yes. And I ate up everything he said. But then when I started to question things, I began to change my tune. That's why I left up my old videos on this channel and why I speak about it, so you can see that sort of change in my thinking and the way I sort of thought about things in the paranormal. I mean, do I hate the guy as a person? I don't know, because I don't know the guy as a person. I don't know who he is as a person. But in the paranormal, do I have any respect for him? Absolutely not. Because considering who he is, and because he does not speak for the paranormal community, he doesn't speak for me, he doesn't speak for you, he doesn't speak for all of us. Because there are people out there in the paranormal who genuinely love this. I genuinely love this. And I don't gain anything from this channel at all. All I want to do on this channel is put my stuff out there, get it to you guys, and maybe you get something out of it. Maybe you try spirit communication yourself, or maybe there's something that I've spoken about which resonates with you, or you just like to view my Spirit Box sessions, what have you. That's all I care for. And just showing you what the paranormal is, what the paranormal really is and what it really isn't. And that's why I talk about this stuff. But then when he does the crap that he does, it makes the rest of us look really stupid. It makes us look stupid. And Makes me wonder why the scientific community won't take us seriously. Now, do I think he has always been a con artist? Like I said, no. I don't believe he's always been a con artist. There's some stuff on his channel which I believe is quite real, which he has gotten genuine real spirit captures. And putting out there that anybody who doubts what he does or doubts the paranormal in general is just a hater and a bully or whatever. No, I'm not trying to bully you, Mr. Huff. All I'm saying is that even debate, even when he gets asked questions, he just shuts down debates. You're not allowed to debate. You're not allowed to question. You're just supposed to believe. Just believe. Don't question anything. Just trust me, bro. And the apps, started to get into the apps. Easy street. But there are certain people like Josh from Hope Paranormal. One thing I can say for Josh from Hope Paranormal from his app, you have the ability to implement and cross-reference your own audio. That I do like, because you got that option. But when it's already preloaded sound banks, for say in the Transcendent app, for Huff's app, sorry. Like I said, if you're so confident, release the original audio files, so then we can cross-reference all the original audio files. Then we can truly know if what's coming out of it is really spirit communication or whether it's just nonsense. But only thing is, I spoke about his app that, oh no, there is no audio banks or whatever, but I have spoken about is maybe some paranormal spirit box app creators implementing things like AI, to basically AI that you could talk back and forth to give you answers or give you certain, and maybe you have to give the app certain prompt words and it spits out words that are related to what you're trying to ask or talk about. That's a possibility. It may be a possibility with Huff's app. I don't know. All I can say, the guy is not the chosen one. He is definitely not the chosen one. None of us are that special. So in closing, my opinion overall on Huff Paranormal, I don't think he's ever going to stop being full of crap, to be honest. I think he's been sniffing way too much of his own bullshit to really stop. But I mean, I will say one thing about his videos. He does know how to grab your attention. He doesn't, I mean, the way he sets up his videos and everything, my God, it is beautiful. I'll give him credit. And he's a photographer. He knows how to make that stuff look good. And I've seen his photography, and believe me, it is very good. But he knows how to drag you in. He knows how to pull you in. And it feels like one of those guys who will tell you everything that you want to hear. He'll tell you everything you want to hear. And a lot of people buy it. Hook, line, and sinker. And I don't expect that to ever change. But if you disagree with my opinions, it's completely fine. You're welcome to agree or disagree with me. You're welcome to put your 2 cents in the comments section and let me know what you think. But just remember, I'm entitled to my opinion just as much as you do. But anyway, hope you liked this video, got something out of it. Go check out my Redbubble page, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.